Sometimes we can overdo it on our skin.
Colette was literally physically scrubbing her skin every night.
I just thought I could scrub away the acne. It will make your skin softer than you will ever realise. But the magic then is using Ectoin with this bioactive ceramide absolutely changed the game.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Space & Co YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about skincare ingredients that work better together, and we have two special guests. We are joined by Mark and Colette, who are the co-founders of the INKEY list, which is of course now available at Space & Co.
Yes.
So we've got a few combinations. Which ones do you want to go into first?
Okay, so let's start with the key to healthy skin. Okay, so we are big fans at the INKEY lists of hydration and how important it is to keep your skin hydrated. But also, as there's loads of new brands, loads of new products, we're always testing and trying things. Sometimes we can overdo it on our skin, and we don't necessarily place as much emphasis on skin barrier as possible. So keeping our skin strong and healthy. And we've got two ingredients that we think are the perfect products to really help keep your skin healthy, hydrated and strong.
Yeah. So at the INKEY list, we believe in making skin simple. So on every single one of our products, you are going to see where on earth do each of these products go in my routine. And we believe you should cleanse, hydrate, treatments, moisturize, and during the day SPF. Obviously, everyone. But if you wanted to keep things really simple, doing these two things immediately after you've cleansed your face is really going to make a big difference. Put in first our Ectoin Hydro Barrier Serum on, and following that up with our Bioactive Ceramide Moisturizer.
So have you heard of Ectoin as an ingredient?
When I was tapped in, as soon as you said, these are the first two things that you need to do after you've cleansed your skin, I was like, yeah, let me hear more.
Dead simple.
Ectoin.
So Ectoin, real brand new, interesting ingredient that actually is really popular over in Korea. It's slowly came over to the West, but it's a super interesting ingredient. It's doing two things at once, and particularly how we formulate it here. It's really acting as a central catalyst to both bring in extra hydration deep into the skin, and then underneath it is reinforcing and replenishing your skin barrier and making it thicker and stronger. So it's basically doing two things at once, two things that are vital for healthy skin.
Yeah, do you want to try it on your hand? It's a really gorgeous, it's slightly thicker than like a hyaluronic acid, but it's a really gorgeous, like you feel hydrated as you're putting it on. So when we were developing this, I was obsessed with it, and I've been using it all winter. But the magic then is using Ectoin with this bioactive ceramide absolutely changed the game.
Like you're getting all your hydration here.
Yeah.
All your hydration. So you got 2.5% of hyaluronic acid, but you got 4 different types. So you got a load of hydration packed in here, as long as that replenishment of the skin barrier. But in here, you've got the ceramides that active in another dual way, which is going to be beneficial to anyone who's vaguely interested in their skin health. It's a moisturizer, so it's locking in that moisture, which is really important. That means the great work that you've done with the hydrator, the Ectoin, isn't going to kind of come out the skin,
dissipate throughout the day.
Yeah.
But bioactive ceramide is almost not acting like a ceramide here. It's doing two things. It's continuing to build up that skin barrier and make sure your skin is really strong and supple, but it's also reinforcing that and lifting the skin as well. Any form of like a sense it's compromised piece of skin is going to reinforce. Anywhere where there's that slight skin sagging, it's going to really stimulate that collagen and elastin production.
I have to say, each individual product as a swatch on the back of my hand felt fantastic. But when I put the two of them together, it's like a glass skin. I can imagine this on the face doing great things.
It's really great. It's a really nice texture, this. So I'm someone that is getting to a point where I need maybe more on my skin. Even though I'm oily combination, I am starting to age and my skin's definitely drying out. What I love about this is it's great for slightly older skin that needs a bit more without being thick and heavy. I'm not a fan of like a rich cream. I feel like I'm going to break out. I feel like my makeup doesn't sit well. I don't like this idea of sort of it sitting on the skin. This feels like it kind of your skin's taking it in. But what you're left with is this really nice kind of plump effect. So yeah, the two of those together, absolute dream. If you want two ingredients that work well for healthy and strong skin, go there. And then 2 ingredients that are going to pair really, really well for acne-prone skin combination. You're very oily, aren't you? You use these both every day, and I'm ex-acne. And shall I tell the story? Shall I spill the tea?
Yeah.
So the ingredients are salicylic acid and niacinamide. Mark actually made this for me. So I'm an acne girl. No, it's genuinely true because I've always struggled my entire life to find something to clean my skin that doesn't strip. And any cleanser that I've tried to remove oil, remove residue, will always make my skin tight. So Mark created this salicylic acid cleanser for me because it does all the hard work but doesn't strip the skin.
Colette was literally physically scrubbing her skin every night and putting this really thick, occlusive moisturizer on, because I think a lot of people that have got acneic or potentially break out every now and again, once you find your little routine, you lock yourself in and don't want to change things, even though your skin might for good reason need something else.
I am like, if you have acne or blemish prone skin, I feel you, because I just thought I could scrub away the acne, which is absolutely the wrong thing to do. And if the more you dry your skin out, the more it will overproduce oil, like horrendous. But I was in this awful cycle of scrubbing and then putting thick moisturizer on, and it was terrible. So why salicylic acid as an ingredient?
Yeah, so really great as a cleanser, because even if you have sensitive skin or you don't really like using strong skincare for whatever your reason, this is in wash-off form. Now, usually actives in cleansers are my absolute no-no. You see some products with actives that should be staying on your skin. Well, you're just pouring that down the drain when you're buying that in cleanser form. But for cleansers and the salicylic acid cleanser, it's clarifying the skin. So it's like it's working very quickly to get into the oil layer of the skin and really clear it and clarify it. And our salicylic acid cleanser is proven in 3 days to kind of really clear and reduce those breakouts.
And I'm in maintenance mode now, so I've cleared my skin, I'm in a good spot, but on a monthly basis I get really bad hormonal acne every month without fail. So this is a really good maintenance product. Like, I know when my skin's changing and I know when I need to use my salicylic acid cleanser, so I dip into this even now. So I use the oat cleansing balm every single day, and then when I can feel my skin start to not feel right again, I'll dip into this. And then we also keep this in the shower. If you're a gym goer or you get sweaty in the summer, amazing. Back and chest, it's amazing.
There's a product that goes across both. It's called Zinc PCA that helps with the clearing and of the oil layer of the skin. But niacinamide is a great all-round ingredient. It's like a multivitamin.
It's great
for your skin. So it's doing lots of things. But what it's famous for is balancing and controlling oil. Now, oil is one of the sources of the trifecta of issues of acne. So you build oil up, dirt and grime and bacteria get in there, that spreads, it then breaks your skin breaks out, you then lose control of your oil, and your spots come, and it's like a vicious cycle. So dealing with the oil is a really important part of anyone's routine, particularly if you've got combination skin or you're prone to breakouts.
So we've got strong, healthy skin. We're protecting our skin from all the loveliness of acne and combination and oil. You shouldn't stop thinking about your skincare here, but actually your body skin is very different to your face and needs to be treated differently. And I think a common misconception is, if you're going to think about keeping healthy body, is that you should hydrate. So most people would use like a fancy cream and be done. Your skin is thicker on your body, and it also, the cell turns over a lot slower. And that's where you start to get issues. So if you get dry, crusty bits, if you get KP bumps, if you get ingrown hairs, a lot of that is due to the cells not turning over correctly because it's slightly thicker. So when we came into body, we said, right, we want to educate people on their body skin to work out what is actually that they need to do. So it's not just about hydration, it's about exfoliation. So we believe the key to healthy body skin is exfoliation. So we've got 2 very different exfoliation ingredients that can be used interchangeably that are going to keep your body skin super healthy. So on a daily basis, PHA, so a polyhydroxy acid, this is a bigger molecule and doesn't go as deep into the skin as some of the other acids. Therefore, this gives you the most incredible daily exfoliation in the most light way, and it hydrates at the same time.
So this is like you in manage mode, you in an everyday mode, keeping things on like an even keel.
So yeah, it's just really, really gently slowing the dead skin cells every single day. So it will make your skin softer than you will ever realise. So this is for everyone on a daily basis with PHA, polyhydroxy acid, amazing ingredient. But then there's a second ingredient that works even harder for those areas that you need to. And you're a huge fan of this ingredient, aren't you?
I'm a huge fan of this as a concept. So there's loads of things, and people could get locked into and fall down various social media rabbit holes of like quick fixes, what have you.
Yeah.
But this is genuinely one product that does it all. So whether you're dealing with any form of acne, whether you're dealing with any form of thicker skin, scaly skin, ashy knees and elbows, whether you're dealing with KP, ingrown hairs, right down to cracked heels.
I use it every night on my heels.
This is really going to help. So this is really not for all over your body, and that's why we made it in like a really convenient stick format.
So it's glycolic acid. This is the ingredient. So PHA, and then we've got glycolic acid.
Yeah. So you can target spots where you can use it over kind of a large area, whether it's your thighs, your knees, or behind your arms. And what it's doing is it's getting deeper into the skin. So this isn't about hydration per se, because actually the issue, like we say, is about not exfoliation causes the problems. So this is like hardcore exfoliation. Glycolic, really small, so it can get really low in the skin. It's got salicylic acid in here as well, hence the supports any form of acne or any form of body breakout as well. So it really digs in. It really accelerates exfoliation. You'll start to see a difference after the first kind of swipe of the stick. You'll get rid of any form of acne within 3 days. You'll get rid of bumps like KP within 7 days. So real like one product that's doing a lot of things for the majority of body issues, all because it comes down to not exfoliating properly.
So get using this every day. PHA, super gentle, and then glycolic acid to really, really get in there. Those two ingredients like partner really, really well.
So that's going to complete our skincare ingredients that work best together with our brand founders of the INKEY list, Mark and Colette. Let us know if you guys will be trying out any of these combinations. And of course, we will list everything that we've mentioned in the description box below. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Colette, for joining us.
No worries.
And we will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.